Adrenaline, yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
I completely forgot this was a thing. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could just get them all? I thought I was about to miss the other half of these. So I guess I think I already got the new Bangu. I think I do. Yeah, I have them. What else? What are we doing? Oh yeah. Meeting General Lorenz.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Why did you say it
Colonel
like that?
Isolde, I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
I don't know about that. Anyway, let me tell you, a good chunk of this video was about to be muted. Well, me. A good chunk of this video, I was about to be muted. I forgot I muted myself.
Swabian Temple. Ah, Yunque Summit.
Yes.
Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
He knows too much already.
Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde?
Please don't.
Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, and infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Yeah, he knows too much.
Bell was appointed by the city
I know
as a
he's the
technical
general, but he
advisor
knows too
and
much.
envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command.
Yeah, chill, dog.
All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine.
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
What?
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunhui Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy
Yes,
at
sir.
all.
The people from
I trust
Porcelumics are still
Isolde
waiting for me
more.
in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive.
You know, I still ain't look up the word animosity.
I'm afraid I won't be able to personally
Let me do that
entertain
now.
our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
Exactly. You don't say. Yeah, you're looking into that too? Yeah. I don't recall a single one being nice. Is Roland one of their generals? I can't remember. You know, the guy at the outpost. They better not. I dare him to stop me. Try and stop me right now. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Now you gotta do it. Now you gotta. Wow, they did not care. What are you three talking about? Seed's little laugh.
Oh?
Why? Oh, okay, I see Seed's logic. I know, right? Exactly. Why am I saying exactly a lot today? I think I said it a lot last video. Also, I'm recording this video immediately after the last video. Well, not immediately. I took like a 10-minute break. That's kind of funny. Trigger was more aware that I was here than these two. When I'm right in front of them. The blind person, or the sort of blind person, knew I was here before the people who has eyes that work. Okay. I mean, duh. You're an odd one, Seed, but alright. Next up is... What? I want to know what's next up! Alright, fine, don't tell me. Hey, I was joking about that triple dog dare thing, dude. You don't really gotta try and stop me. Wise, come and save me! Oh, facts and reason. Oh, this works. Seeds laugh. Crimson Gloom. Okay, that's another name on the list. I'm not writing these down. Storm off in defeat. I mean, I can just no, I can't just teleport out of here. I'm really trapped here. Oh wow, Isolde, help!
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant
Not completely
change in
unscathed.
pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test.
There's a test. Anyway, I looked up animosity. It means exactly what I mean. I mean, what I think it meant. What I thought it meant. Strong hostility.
You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
I wasn't Oh, you thought I was gonna be tortured. What's wrong with you?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
There's so much wrong with you, Magus. Why?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That
That's
kind of
just
thing
dumb.
doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It
I
means
can't
we've got your
leave.
precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
What? Why can't I text anybody? Wait, can I seriously not text anybody? Imagine I can't do the hangout event with certain agents.
That's just so...
I know.
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
Yeah, Trigger, were you about to say it's good? But... Your eye face thingy is showing yellow.
On the plus side,
Nobody even
at
said
least the
what I
legendary
chose.
Proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
Bro, who's we? Only... I don't think you regret an ounce of it. What I chose wasn't even said. Wasn't even spoke of. The heck?
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Yeah, nobody's
Don't
buying that
worry.
you're sorry about it.
Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows.
Hooray.
We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
Yay!
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy
What?
and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Hey, I ain't signed up for a tracker. I'll stay by one of Obel's squad for, like, the entire day. What? They put a tracker on me. House arrest? Thanks to the Defense Force's signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still function in Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
Isolde, I hate your general.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
No, I'm not gonna hold it against Obel Squad or Isolde. I'm holding it against your general. You guys are following orders. If you didn't, you would be extremely reprimanded. I just wish y'all bent the rules a little. I hate your general, though.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I don't know about if it keeps anybody safe for
I never
real.
thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
That's not comforting, though.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Yeah, no, I feel like she'd try to shoot me if
Once
if
again,
she thought I
Proxy,
was about to
you
betray
have my
everybody.
apologies.
Emphasis on the if she thought. Ha.
Huh?
Yeah, no. The optical implants. I completely forgot about those. Familiar. What are the Bang Boo? What the Bang Boo doing? The heck? Boring. Seed looking for problems. She is your tail, though. What? What? Dental? Okay. She's not about to sniff out what I think she's about to sniff out, right? Okay, well, at least you can't tell that there are implants in Belle. Belle's eyes, specifically. The only implant Belle has that I know of. Anyway. She knows! She knows! She knows! You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with Obel Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. The tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes and reestablishing. I thought that word had one E in it. Anyway, reestablishing the connection with the HDD brings a small sense of relief. She knows! Fairy.
As
What's
Master's
wrong?
supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
It's not the Y shade.
You really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
All right, you two, enough arguing.
But I
I'm
like their
just
bickering.
a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
For now.
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Ha!
Still, I
They
was the
thought-
one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
Nice.
I saw some new data with my ion plants in the Hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Just like always? What do you mean, just like always?
Then leave
I
cleaning up
handled the
Hollow to
heavy
me and
lifting
Noble
9
Squad,
times out of
just like
10.
always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night. But as with all things, it eventually passes. The commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. Are you good? What? Who broke him? Yeah, yeah. It's so simple. No, it's not. It looks simple when it was a straight line. B. It is simple again. It is simple once more. Hold on, there we go. I think they made the puzzles simpler for story stuff.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
Corrupted, I guess? I don't know.
And they're armed!
That would make sense though, wouldn't it?
We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at
Or they're
4 and 5 o'clock.
crooked soldiers, corrupted soldiers.
Is it the Exaltist troops in disguise?
Not the beeps. They make it so unserious.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
Okay.
Are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
Oh, they know how to make zombies now. That didn't sound pleasant.
We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
Hey then.
Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Oh, okay. I mean, oh, so they just know how to make zombies now. Ain't that amazing?
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate.
We're really jumping into the whole Exaltist cultist thing, huh? Fanatical cultist, huh?
My judgment and my knowledge as a researcher remain sharp.
Right.
The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
They were. Because they're being controlled? Get with the program. What do you mean they're not the undead? There goes the camera again. Okay. Isolde!
The
We saw
Exaltists
some
have
messed
already
up
figured
things,
out
man.
that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
Probably.
But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
And paid the price for it
The
heavily.
Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
You are quite difficult. And I'm not even
At this point,
your subordinate.
arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you.
Granted,
Swift as the
two
wind,
of our enemies
fierce as
are
fire,
actual,
and
one is the
unknowable
actual
as shadow.
enemy, and
That's the essence of Blitz tactics.
the other enemy is
At least
literally
according to a Yunque
within our
Senate
own
scroll.
ranks.
Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Cool.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant.
How are we 30
Make sure
minutes
you're
into
fully
the
prepared.
recording? Anyway.
We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the Hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down.
We have honor
I'm counting
from
on
that?
all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Opal never fails a mission.
Thank you. 이끄소! Why'd even
The
bring that
unexpected
screen up?
deployment
Just
of forces
okay,
beyond
whatever.
Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy
Warfare.
and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
I do. It's her belt.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in
The
Commander
belt.
Isolde,
I'm telling you, man.
don't you?
It's the belt.
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
Man, it's gonna suck when we find out she's Exaltist. I'm standing on that theory.
I understand. So please
The
believe
belt.
me.
I'm telling you,
when
man.
I'm
It's the
acting as your
belt.
proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
Batman. Yeah.
Petty thugs, blocking the way to the Creator.
Thugs.
The Creator will not.
Hot is calling the kettle black today.
Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Cover me, Orky!
Y'all have not gotten a single hit in. I sort of want Orphe now. Chill, dog. It's not that serious. Okay, now you're hitting me.
Initiating devastating strike!
What is this? Why are we messing with it? Okay, whatever. Huh. You know, I had to read this like 2 times to fully understand. But this means a setup was done, right? I don't know. I feel like that's what it's insinuating.
Which unit are you in?
Take him down!
According to
The
Commander
music is
Isolde's
telling me
orders,
he's evil.
Aside from Obel's squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Take him out.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
I thought he was a zombie. Still take him out. He's reporting to the general.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was
Bozos.
all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
And recklessly alerted the enemy.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
Where were y'all?
That's right. And we really do appreciate it.
Appreciate
Without
what?
you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly.
Oh, so we were bait.
We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
What? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Not just a gun, a
I'm
tail
maybe
gun
a
that can
rookie,
talk.
But at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Magus, you can shoot him right here. I won't tell anybody. You don't gotta
Watch it.
kill him.
The captain
But-
has given everything to protect the city. You don't
Make it look
deserve
like
to...
an accident.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones.
You could say that again,
If you
Seed.
ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Seed's my favorite. Seed is my favorite. She is unhinged.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Seed Senior, get him.
Soldier, answer me. Has the Exaltist base been completely cleared?
Notice how Magus ain't even declined Seed's offer. She just said, anyway.
Several
That wasn't a
creatures
no
took
Seed.
advantage of the chaos to escape.
That's definitely a you can try.
We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Covering up something.
Fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Been on standby for a long time.
I know, Seed.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Are they? Well, hello there.
These second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush?
It's more like a rush attack.
The mission's objective.
A really messy rush attack from them.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
Oh, come on! There's definitely a cover-up that these other soldiers sent by the general are trying to do. They really screwed up everything. Okay.
Elite targets have appeared.
I'm sorry. I just like using seats with scooter. Do that again. Hit him with the maximum obliterate.
I can't really control my strength.
Engaging head on.
Trick. Maximum firepower. Be careful, Captain.
I feel so bad for this dog. Bro did not deserve that. They really be airdropping the tank. What? Dude, it's not that serious. Where's he going? Who are you about to take out? Nobody. He's gone. Is that Optimus Prime?
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
What is Lucro doing here? What is happening?
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. Person?
With Lucro, no
You're
less?
the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumix Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet for a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This,
True, it doesn't.
Gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway...
Yeah, bro just moved on.
We are
He
acquainted from the
accepted it.
banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see.
I'm involved with a lot
For
of
someone
people.
so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General? Mr. Lucro?
There's no reason
And
for
these
them to be
troops
in
have
here.
been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders.
My troops and I have our reasons for being here.
Care to explain
You're
them?
a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters.
I feel like you still owe your people an explanation on why you screwed up half of the mission.
Mind your tongue, Captain.
Magus,
After
shoot him.
all,
Nobody will know it
besides
was
your
you. I'll
sharp
cover you
tongue,
up.
there's
I'll
not
cover the
much else
situation up.
ground left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to.
I know, right?
Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
Nah, Magus probably
I'll let it
approves.
slide this time, Orphe.
See.
If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
Delightful. Magus slides for her people.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumix's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumix's assets as well.
True.
And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumix has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Seriously?
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
You don't say.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe.
I feel like
You
it's
really
Magus
are
who's
a
caught up
fool.
in that.
But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obo's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
She is very active. This chapter, she is incredibly active. We haven't seen her since 2.0, I think. I know she was in 2.0. I just don't know if she was in 2.1. Wait, this is 2.2. The gap between how long we've seen her isn't even that wide. Whatever. I just noticed, what is going on with whatever's behind the Overseer's back? Okay, whatever. Are those wings? Is that a heart? Whatever. Black screen. UID. Black screen. Ambiance. Black screen. White text.
Huh?
Wait. Is this about Oboe Squad getting low treatment? Or was that just a thing they were talking about over there? I can't talk to anybody. Except for the nobody. The NPC nobody knows or cares about. A hostile squad? How do you mix that up with oval squad? Alright. Why are you still here? I doubt you even need the cane. Just trying to aura farm, but you got none. Does he have a bow tie? So not only do you have a polka dotted shirt, but you also have a bow tie. Pick a better fit, man.
Huh?
Nope, we're never gonna work together, dude. Yeah, I don't buy that for a minute.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all. Like a shady criminal, he escapes into the background and fades off into the background. Really? It didn't. This feels like a false ending, which it is.
Everyone! The Exaltists, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Yeah, no.
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out.
Yeah.
Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses,
Also, where
there's
is
still
he?
no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Ishran, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
Who hasn't?
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll
Where
be
is he?
standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
Bigwig. Wait, is it? If it's what I think it is. Yup, I see that stupid. I know that stupid face from anywhere. You know, I don't even hate him for real. I don't even hate him for real. Yo, Damien, what's up?
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements.
Oh, cool, of course you
Besides
have.
relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another.
True.
I have no place in Tops any longer.
You're quitting?
The Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Damien, are you good? This is the most down I've ever heard you.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Just
Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquay Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Yfei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out.
Yeah, okay, I'll admit, I was hating on Damien a little bit for what he tried to do to Alice. But, well, not even tried, but did do to Alice. But, he's just a, I don't know. Can I call him morally gray? Yeah. He's like a tread the line of I might backstab you later. I might backstab you later, but it's not because I'm evil. I'm just trying to look out for myself, dude.
A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
You're so down and out of it, dude. Cheer up.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
What are you gonna do? Also, Damien, you could go to the Yunquay Summit. You could go to Suabian Temple. Like, that's where Yunquay Summit is. You've been there, dude.
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Yishuan? Wait. Hey!
I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you.
Mr. Benai.
This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
I hope she's S rank. I hope she's gonna be an S rank. The savior. What is Krampus anyway? I've heard that name like once, maybe twice in the game. I don't think I remember if they ever said what Krampus was.
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS?
Y'all like
It
HR?
doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations.
Y'all almost sound
Brutal
like HR.
Competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch.
Zhao is kind of different from what I expected, but I don't mind that at all.
This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
Art disaster?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster.
Evil HR.
Even so, having regulators like
good
you
HR.
is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
Yep.
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
100%.
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style.
I know, right?
He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Exactly.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
Okay.
And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
No, come back! That's it! Come back, please! No, Zhao, you're my favorite. Commanding presence. Oh, it definitely overshadowed Damien. I want to see more of them. Come back. Probably 2.4. Hopefully. Nighttime operation. Where's the enemy?
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe.
Poor Orphe.
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Yes. Orphe's eyes remind me of olives. Is that the food? I don't know if it's a fruit or vegetable. I've never eaten, or really, I don't think I've ever seen an olive. But Orphe's not in person, at least. Because that would be odd to make a comparison to a thing that I've never seen before. Orphe's eyes remind me of olives. Is it olives that I'm thinking about? I think it's olives that I'm thinking about. About.
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Why?
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
No.
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
Oh.
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
Right here, you got Trigger, the older sister, Seed, the middle sister, and Orphe, the youngest sister. I don't know what Soldier 11 would be. the other middle child, I guess.
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
Beg your pardon? What are we talking about again? It's just snacks.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
I don't think I've ever had lemon-flavored chips. I know they exist. Not really know they exist. I speculate they exist. Because, let's be real, there's a flavor for everything in a chip now. There's probably an apple-flavored chip. Not Apple the phone, like actual apples. Anyway.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Alright, give me Magus dirt right now.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
Thought you were already doing that.
There's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
No. I'm about I'm about to scream this Magus dirt all to the top of my lungs all across New Eridu.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus.
You're not normal?
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
Yeah, like the Anby situation.
It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Wait.
That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus.
Satima.
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse?
It's more like a curse.
All things
you can never rest really
I'm
like
quite
that.
Lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me...
Wait, one more thing real quick. Alright, so I remember... I think it was Magus's flashback. They called her Orpheus, so I'm assuming, like, the codename Magus, right? Somebody split the name Orphe and Orpheus. They split the name Orpheus, and obviously we got Orphe, and now we got Magus. Probably not the story reason, but probably a writer decision. Clever.
Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
I did not see that coming. Okay, so I think I can mention this now. This is something I got spoiled on, but not exactly. I must have misread what I got spoiled on, because I didn't know Orphe. I genuinely mean this. I didn't know Orphe was a clone of the original Magus. Man, I wish I could remember how the person that spoiled the story for me worded it, but I can't. I did not expect that. Huh. Soldier 11, why are you just staring at this? What are y'all? Every time I try to see what everybody else is doing, there's nothing. They're not doing anything. Also, nothing, I guess. Blind spot? What blind spot?
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Oh, about that.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages.
Are you serious?
Just say, Junior Belle needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
We stay getting Yishuen to bail us out, huh? It's always Yishuen bailing us out. Miyabi was not bailing us this much. Miyabi, my goat. She didn't have to bail us out this many times.
Poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force.
Was that anything near what Belle just said?
Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
That first half was unneeded. Dude.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
I think Yishuen, not saying she's a non-caring person, I think she'd move a little less. She'd be like, Junior Belle can handle herself, or something like that. And I don't know, just put it off for like the next 5 minutes.
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Hey, Yishuen! That was fast. What? What? Can I get some artwork of this? I want to see this. I want to see this! Don't talk to me! I want to see this! Show not tell! I ain't reading this just because they're doing show and not... They're telling and not showing. I want to see that. I wanted to see that! But thank you for rescuing me, Yishuen. The exaggeration got her to move that fast.
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian
Yishuen,
Temple?
that was like 2 minutes.
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The
Bar
message
for
came
bar.
straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Oh, yo.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation.
Oh, nah.
Don't you think?
All of Yunquei summoned by the slide on Bell's behalf.
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Yeah, someone exaggerated.
Did Ishan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Wise don't play about his
Seems you're
sister.
finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority.
Your
But given
voice
how
get
you
deeper.
contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Oh, 100%.
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
They're so caring.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Do I need proper rest? We can go right now. Honestly, we can go right now. I have no quarrel with any. Wait, can I leave the story? No. I'll wait for a break in the story. Yo, this about to be the next High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, by the way. I just felt like I should have reminded y'all. This about to be the next one. At least I think that's how it works, since Jufufu is second highest ranking Yunquei Summit member after Yishuan. I don't know how it works. Oh yeah, there's Yishu Guang. We'll definitely see her in 2.4. They teased her, didn't they? Yeah, they did. When they showed all the new characters. That I definitely want. I want every single new character. Every single new character, except for the next two they got coming up. Lucia, almost. But they changed her design, so it's no. Lucia was never gonna be a must get for me. But I was considering, then they changed the design, and now I'm like, nope, no thank you. Why are you hearing whispers? Right, the sky could fall. Do I want to make this a 2-hour-long video? No! 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 The intrusive thoughts are kicking! No! If this becomes a 2-hour-long video, there's gonna be like 30 minutes added to those 2 hours. No, we're cutting it at 30 minutes, an hour and 30. That's it. We're cutting it.
Hands over the proxy.
Oh no! They think I was kidnapped!
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force.
Belle, your families are fighting!
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission.
They're here on good reason.
And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
Oh, she's standing on
What's all
business.
this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus.
Sorta.
And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Indeed.
Give me a beating?
Look at her. That is not a Yishuan that's willing to talk right now. Okay, that is still a Yishuan that's willing to talk. But that is not a Yishuan that is gonna talk. That's not a Yishuan that's in the mood to talk first and beat you down later. That's a Yishuan who's considering whether or not she still wants to talk to you in the next 3 minutes.
See, Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Oh, he knows best.
Even with all the Obsidian
Do you not
troops
know who
of
this
Wi-Fi
is?
Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Oh, nah. Yishuan, get him. Wait. I don't know who to choose here. I'm on both teams. Who do I choose? I like both sides.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Yeah, to them you might
Under
as
your
well kidnap
protection?
me.
You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
I
No
already
matter
slipped
how you
every
look
ounce
at
of
it,
the
my
military
disciple
secrets.
is safest under my protection.
Hear me
Listen,
out.
you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
No, I was not.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away.
Oh.
Trying to extract military information.
Did you not?
I've never cared
No,
about military
Yunquei
secrets.
Summit at all?
Only about the safety of my disciples and the
Oh, for
well-being of
crying
New
out
Eridu.
loud.
Well then, Proxy. If you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit,
This is gotta take a while.
I trust you must have had a good reason.
Indeed. Can I? No, I cannot. Get this loading screen out my face.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the hollow?
Yo, we just gotta watch this like the. Hold on, I'm a. Let me just do this. Do I have to? Oh. Oh, okay. At least it sort of didn't completely restart everything.
Hand over the proxy!
Under your protection. You mean the mayor's envoy who's...
The temporary restriction on the...
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
I didn't even realize Yishuan said this. She's speaking facts. The safest person... Safest person. The safest place in all of Wi-Fi Peninsula is by Yishuan's side. I ain't even gonna lie.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
Okay, but have you never? Oh, I don't think the Defense Force. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because I feel like you should have known Swabian Temple. You should have known where Yunquei Summit would be.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason. You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the hollow?
Oh, 100%.
I can't say I'm completely certain.
All right.
Not until I enter the hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Delightful!
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
The Zenless limit? I guess that's a term they got for hollows? I'm assuming that's a term they got for hollows. That's the first time I've ever heard that term used in this game before, but... Zenless Zone 0. I just wonder when that's ever gonna come into play. The whole title, Zenless Zone 0, like... The Zenless limit? Obviously, when the Zenless limit is at 0, that's probably a normal thing. Which isn't, it definitely isn't at 0 right now, but if it was, if the limit was 0, in a high stakes, regarding a high stakes matter, if we called it 0, I feel like that's a cataclysmic event.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Okay, might as well have gone to 0. Wait! It just registered. I'm sorry, you said what, Seed?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
What happens to us if it goes boom?
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation.
What do we do when a
I suspect
hollow
they're
goes
preparing for
boom?
what they call the final sacrifice.
Does it just expand, or does it actually go boom?
Based on the intelligence and mission results,
Has a hollow ever
the
gone
Exaltists
boom?
control
I'm assuming
most
so.
of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Delightful.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen.
Oh,
And the
cool.
Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
Yay! What's up?
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me.
Okay, but you shouldn't asking the real things. How do you sigh? You're a mechanical tail.
So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time.
This time?
Amazing.
And let's move out. Oval Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
That was Magus an hour ago.
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Hey, I ain't fleeing to the Hollow. I was kidnapped. I was rescued. I ain't fleeing to no Hollow. I was kidnapped by not Yunquei Summit. We need to cover their tracks as well. I was kidnapped by Hollow Raiders? I was kidnapped by Exaltus. How about that? They brought me out
Captain
here.
Magus,
Yunquei
your
Summit
enthusiasm
saved
is
me.
truly moving.
And they
But
tracked
you could have just left it to
Belle out
Yunquei
here.
Summit.
It's our duty as the defense force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
How about now?
Deploying
Not
all
really.
of Obel's squad would draw too much attention. I'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning.
Cool.
All members of the Obel squad, return to base and get some rest.
That's funny. I'm planning to play the rest of this tomorrow.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Oh no, that's not a good sign for the recording tomorrow, huh? But truly, honestly, how does Magus sigh? How does she sigh? These are the questions that keep you up at night.